This video intended for educational purposes. As an inquisitive species, our kind spends much of our days beneath the surface, seeking out precious gems in bubbles and the like. But above ground, there is a world of wonder, and many creatures to behold. Of all the mobs that we come across, perhaps none is more baffling than the squid. Good day, I am Theodore Poppletoffer, and welcome to a special documentary presented by the Scotland National Zoo's Wild World of Minecraft program, entitled Survival of the SQUIDest. Our journey begins in the ocean biome. The natural habitat of the squid, they are found here in quite abundance. Not much else to find in the biome as of yet, I'll remind you, but nonetheless, it's where our subject makes its home predominantly. The ocean squid, so majestic and fetching from afar, is actually quite, well, how do I say this? Daft. Yes, that's the word. You'll see them here just poodling around, one way, then the other, almost at random, as if their very actions were dictated by some all-powerful behavioral code. We know that's nonsense. The squid is a creature of instinct. Now, truth be told, quite often that instinct is the very thing that drives them straight into a block, leading to suffocation, no breathing, and ultimately untimely death. Daft indeed. But it's the river squid that is all the more fascinating. For these silly-looking cephalopods hide a latent ability that few, if any, have witnessed. The ability to fly. When we look at the basic animal pillars in any given biome ecosystem, we see that the farm animals, cow, sheep, pig, and chicken, are often highlighted. They're linked in many ways to predators and genetic mutations of all sort, but they are at the crux. Now, more intelligent life is bound in many ways to all of the creatures, for whatever reasons may be. And even monsters work their way into the system, with quite a few complex links. But it is the squid that finds itself outcast in many ways. Its only conceivable relative that we can ascertain is the likewise comparably mysterious bat. But just what makes the squid fly? Now, most squid are killed off early on in life due to their low intelligence. But we know in the past that flying squid were not so rare. What happened to them exactly? Many theories abound. Here's the most likely. A common squid, smarter than her siblings, swims to shore. She pulls herself up the beach, searching for nourishment. An unlikely chicken falls into her tentacles and is devoured. The squid stops a moment to gaze at the sky and dream of flight. The moment becomes a year quickly, before the squid can even realize it. Suddenly, all that dreaming has become a reality. She takes flight. Not able to control where she's headed, she rockets away in one direction, hurling towards impending doom. She barely has time to think. Eventually, she navigates so far that she hits an unloaded chunk and dies. Her ink sac falls to the ground. If she's lucky, a tiny cat approaches carefully and plants a single sapling in its place. Overnight, this becomes a jungle. After a week, the ink sac bursts forth with eggs and hundreds of baby villagers emerge, bearing only a single tentacle on their face. They stampede out of the jungle, and those who survive go on to build villages, raise animals, and populate the world. So as you can see, the flying squid is the keystone species of Minecraftia and must be protected. Now, if you'll excuse me, I seem to be being eaten by quite a few zombies, so I will be seeing you possibly later. I was, and still am, Theodore Poppletoffer, signing off. Adventure awaits in the wild world of Minecraft. Ow, ow, ow.
Paid for by the Scotland National Zoo.